Hello everybody! It is once more time to face today's opponent, which is another Swiss orc, a Babos Gaming. They themselves are looking to snatch some more wins, and of course we ourselves would also like 1 or 2 more wins, because winning is cool, right? And yeah, I have a draft on my hand, so let's jump straight into it. The first bans are coming through. And it looks like ADCs are not really allowed in this game, right? Corki gone. Caitlyn gone, and then also the Syra. Syra, really a good pick right now. Yeah, what more will we see? The Skarner. Yeah, you know, more or less a cookie cutter stuff. And hello Moolol, by the way. Always love me some interaction in the chat. Especially if those guys take forever to ban, you know? Like what is happening right now. We're taking our sweet time to cook up the best possible bans. And one ban that I did not expect, honestly, will be the Mordekaiser. No, I don't know what kind of meta level we are currently on. I don't know what kind of bans we are looking at here. Like, okay, for example, the Victor, that's a classic one, right? Oh, is this a jungle Darius? Oh, no, don't do me like that, guys. Don't, no. It could be It could be top lane, of course. It could be anything, but jungle Darius is something that, for some reason, is being played right now. And it is certainly something, right? So, oh man. Oh man, guys. Yeah. Yeah, everybody. Again, Darius jungle is something. Right? It is one of the picks of all time. Would you agree, Mulol? It is certainly one of the picks in the current iteration of League of Legends. I mean, I think if you properly build your team composition around him and you have enough scrappy fights, then he's decent, right? And with the current state of movement speed, he kinda works. I mean, he's a solo queue hero for me, right? He's basically a jungle bully. At the same time, if you have Darius, you kinda want his strength, which is having a good top lane phase, right? And bullying certain matchups. And now we see Darius first picked for the jungle position. Now, of course, I would be super amazed if we just, I don't know, see it as a support or something, you know? Just confuse everybody. And then suddenly have it into a good support matchup or something, and wait for a melee support, and then... Nah. And I mean, so far, we have the Ashe to slow enemies, we have the Ornn to CC enemies. Of course, Ashe also has a ton of CC with her ult, with her slow, so... It's not too shabby, right? Maybe you want a Karma on bot lane. That could work to speed him up a little bit. Again, I do see the value if you build around him. And also if the enemy team is not building around him, right? Oh wait, they are banning Karma themselves because we have the... our fourth pick. Yeah, I'm kinda just wondering, man. I wish I had the draft already. But the players probably wish for the same at this point. Because man, this draft is kinda weird. Just having Darius as a first pick makes everything a bit weird, right? So, what will the last ban be before we can see the red 4 pick? I mean, again, like so far, okay, we have Maokai. Can Maokai really do anything against Darius? I think he just dies in a 1v1, right? So maybe that's also the sort of value we're looking for. With the Darius pick here on the sides of Babos Gaming. And then, you know, just small things, like if the Jace fits here, great, right? But Jace is also really good at just poking in general. At just also using his hammer to knock back enemies, like the Darius or like the Ornn that wants to set up the Darius. And then at the same time, you don't really just want to center everything only around that one pick, right? It's always why I talk about Foxnyr, because I feel like you are forced to pick and play and think about the Foxnyr like no other champion. And now there's the Darius, and he has kind of the same thing to me, right? If you want to go all in with your team comp and they have a Darius, then it feels kind of bad, right? But at the same time, the Rel to pair up with the Ashe, more CC. I'm missing the movement speed buff for the Darius here, but of course I'm not super experienced with it. So Mulol, I really enjoy your input here. Now that you can see the team comp, does anything change here about your opinion on the draft, on the Darius especially? Because I mean, if we just, I don't know, had a Wukong instead of a Darius, it would be a normal draft, right? We would be like, oh yeah, you know, They're going in, having a front line, and then Swain, Ashe for AP, AD carry, yada yada. But there's just a little extra spice with Darius. And I feel like it kind of forced us into a specific playstyle, and maybe we are not comfortable on it. So Maokai can... I mean, let's put it into brackets, right? Because he kinda can poke with the saplings. He kinda can disengage or help with the engages with his CC, and literally every single skill that is not the sapling. I mean, even then, the sapling can slow mid-fight, right? And yeah, you're talking about the Rumble. Do you know how the Rumble-Ornn matchup plays out? Because I'm never sure about Ornns, man. Like, I haven't seen Rumble in a while, even though I literally always think Rumble is really good into certain comps. Yeah, exactly. But then again, I think it's super critical that we do not just screw anything up here. The thing is, if Swain, Darius, and like Rel and Ashe, and if all those champions get ahead, then yeah, have fun playing the game, right? If you cannot kill the Swain, and if you cannot kill the Darius, they will just perma heal. You can buy anti-heal and it won't matter, let's be honest here. And even though you have some tools to keep them away from you, I don't think it's good enough to like keep the Swain out of the ult range, right? So... yeah, I think this one is really up to execution. I cannot tell you who won the draft. I think the draft tells the story, right? Just first pick Darius. It's game 1, so... but it's always so annoying. In those best of 2 situations that we are in today, it's always like... there is like no first game where you can scout a little bit and try stuff, because every single win or lose will be in your final score, right? So I can look at the group real quick. Currently, we have Foxnyr at a scoreline of 3-7. And that's the funny thing, right? They took a win of Kanji. And it's just, I don't... you know, it's like, they shouldn't be allowed to win against Kanji. But I can throw this entire thing onto my screen for a second, because we are waiting to get into the game anyways. Right, so might as well get the newest leaderboard here, the newest group. And until then, I am just waiting to get into game anyways. But yeah, as we said, I think it all comes down to execution, and also how comfortable are we. But just, you know... to give us some guidance, I feel like we did pick a counter engage comp or just a poke comp. We are kind of flexible with stuff like the Rumble Equalizer, stuff like Maokai. I would highlight a single ability, but it's basically the entire champion is only engage or disengage and scout and some CC, right? And then we also have stuff like the Varus and the Rokon. They can try to go in, but they can also try to... yeah, just chill and wait for the re-engage themselves, play defensive, poke a little bit, right? So we do have that option. Now, again, I just promised to bring in the... yep, let me make it look a bit smooth, hopefully. Just like that. Yeah, big fan, big fan. Big fan. So, like this. Because the draft should vanish in just a second. That is the current group. And we are playing against the Babos. So, yeah. That is what you can see right now. And of course we would love to just chill on the 6th spot. To maybe get to the 5th or 4th as well with some wins. But we do not want to get an 8th loss. Because then... we will be in trouble if Wii Sports or Evoid Sports win some. That is not what we want, right? We want to just be in a comfortable middle position here. I think if we go for 2 wins today and 2 wins against SVW or SVW Esport Main, then in theory we could get into top 3, but I don't know if that is the goal for our players currently, because yeah, we are just short of not being in the bottom 2 teams. So the main goal, of course, is to stay in the top 6. Now, but then again, you know, you have Babos, and they are, of course, also maybe looking for 6 more wins. So if they win 2 today, you know, always need to have a look at the opponent and their current situation. They have 2 more games to play. So imagine they win 6. Just imagine. Then they would suddenly be in a top 3. So yeah, that's what we are currently looking at, and I'm also looking at a pause timer, by the way. Because, okay, that's funny. Basically, there's a jungler missing, so one guy wrote in chat, jungle missing. And the other, the other team responded with like, yeah, happens. It's like, yeah, we junglers, right? We're kind of weird sometimes. You know how it is. We're kind of just missing, you know, just not where we are supposed to be. We're like, yeah, I'm ready to play, let's go. And then just a second later, we're nowhere to be found. So, oh man, that's just, oh my god, that's just hilarious to me. But yeah, just waiting till the jungler finds back into the game. I would love for that to happen, because I would love to see some League of Legends after the draft and everything. I would love to actually watch the game, you know? So might as well wait out those a few more seconds, moments. And then we will jump right into game. Come on, guys! I will put you through the misery as well. It is time to go into game, into the, what is it? Brown screen? No, hold up! We got a game. Woo! Okay, jumping right into our game here. And seeing some pings already. Guys, it is game number 1, Babos Gaming on the blue side. And yes, this short break is quite normal. We have Chop Cop in top lane, a good old friend of mine. We have Lucho in the jungle. We have Coney in mid lane. And there is Slight and Freaky Freddy together on the bot lane. We are looking at a normal cover, more or less. Oh, is that a... Ah, Presence of Mind, okay. I wanted to do a silly joke about Mana Flow Band, but not happening today. And then, of course, we have Elanis for Foxnyr on the red side in the top lane on the Super Galaxy Rumble. We have Fiji in the jungle. He is the jungle because he is the tree. We have Skimya, maybe in trouble already. Will instantly flash away just to make sure to not die a horrible first blood death. And you saw him use a slow, his hail of arrows. It is Omen, and in bot lane as well, Sakura. Let's go, let's have some good League of Legends. Camera slowly but surely zooming out. And this, again, is certainly one of the picks of all time with a cheese like that. Okay. We like to call it the Donart sometime. Oh, hell yeah, we have some Sakura fandom and some motivation for Sakura in the chat already. Choppy Orn can't lose. Yep, I gotta say, Chop Cop's Orn is a pleasure to watch for me as well. But it is a rumble, right? Like, what does losing even mean at this point? I feel like if you just go through the lane on an even pace and both get their items, then both are very happy. At least in my book. No reason to not think otherwise. But yeah. At the same time, we have this Chase versus Swain midlane matchup. And I remember, you know, I'm an old boomer. I remember when Jace was supposed to be an early game bully, and now he's kind of a good scaler, kind of a good bully, kind of everything, right? And Swain at the same time, I mean, you kind of want to take it slow. So on Babos' side, you probably just want to play around D Darius, around Lucho, because he has a phenomenal start. And Fishy, of course, kind of wants to go in there. But you can't. You know your entire bot side jungle is gone. Or at least you can assume so. Might as well go check, because yeah. And let's have a look at the lane priority, right? Look at this. You kinda cannot invade bot lane. Can you? Not really. I mean, it's not oh, hold up. I completely missed it. Okay, okay. I was looking at lane states and that boring stuff, you know, about the boring theory. Let's look at the first blood in mid lane. Okay, that's not really first blood, like, but wait, Skimmy, he's just jumping on him. He doesn't have ignite or anything. And the flash! It doesn't matter. Oh, that was perfect. First blood. Here we go for Foxnyr. And I came here to win, and it shows. And of course, now I will ban this bot real quick, probably. So, excuse me if I don't talk about the game for a second, but yeah, goodbye. We don't need messages like those. And straight back into the game we go. Yeah, I had to go back for that beautiful first blood real quick. That was a must for me. And now at the same time though, if you would look at the gold, you realize, hey, we got first blood, woo, let's go. But wait, why are we not ahead in gold? Well, the sad truth is, our Maokai is bleeding out a little bit. And while we are ahead in middle, oh god, is that a close one on top. Yeah, of course, there were no cooldowns ready, but ay ay ay. Close call over there. But okay. So both still have teleport in top lane. Oh my god, Skimmy is looking for one more! And now Lucho is in mid lane. He was kinda ready, but at the same time he was not. You know, it's one of those. He was here, you know? He was basically ready, but Corny just died way too quickly. And again, what is Jace? Help me. Chat, help me. Mulol, help me. You're my analyst for today. What is Chase even? What is he? You know? Is he a tank? Is he an early game assassin, damage dealer? Is he a poker? What is he? Is he a tank assassin, range melee, caster, support? You know, what is he? Like, I always thought he's not that oppressive in the early game anymore. So I don't even know, is Skimmy just an utter god and playing like out of their minds, or is Corny misplaying something? You know, it's like, what is happening? I don't know. So in the end, a chase is whatever you need. Perfect. Absolute banger. Oh man. Again, I seriously thought he's not that oppressive anymore in the early game. But what do I know? There we go. No problem. God dang it, man. What is this? What is this? Yeah, it is a 2-0 Jace. I mean, no full item so far. Okay? That is probably Is that important? You know, it's like... If he goes back, he will have his items, but then he's so oppressive. And I mean, look, Kony has some good sidesteps there and everything. And Kony is even in farm, right? Okay, now Lucho trying something on bot lane. But that's what you meant, right, Mulol? Lucho just walks up and nothing happens. And he has a huge lead, right? Look at the gold. No, what am I even saying? Huge lead. Lucho is literally the richest player in the game right now. I mean, it is kind of close, right? So Omen is also looking really good. Excuse me, besides from Skimmia, of course, that's what I meant. That was like a given for me, so I didn't even mention it because, like, obviously it's a skim. But yeah, it's just crazy to me. Absolutely crazy. Meanwhile, top lane, Chopcup has flash himself, but he also... I don't know if he played around the cooldowns properly there. I legit do not know. Did we have to flash there? Well, it doesn't really matter. All I know is Skimmia is an absolute beast. He gets... okay, he's not risking it. He is not being greedy or anything. And of course, I completely agree with you, Wulol. One thing would be to just get ahead. Oh, the arrow. The arrow. Woo, let's look at it. No, it's hitting. Okay. Okay, you cannot walk away from Darius if he wants to kill you under your turret. But look at it. Sakura and the tree are so ready. Oh, hold up. Hold the frick up. What is going on with this Darius? This pick is not working. Like, the invade would have also worked with every other jungler that has good clear, right? Could have been a Lilia, could have been a Hecarim, whatever. Man. And because he wants movement speed, he needs to play... Okay, hold up. Skimmia could be in trouble this time. And has a shutdown gold as well. Flash forward and Magnet Storm will give the shutdown over to Kony. And that is important, of course. If you are a Babos fan, then you're like, hell yeah, finally. We got something. We did not give up the next objective or anything. We did instead get something. Okay, and Slide. We got something in return. We got the cleanse from Slide. So that is, of course, also pretty good. Means we don't have the ult though for a while. How much is cooldown on chains? Like, yeah, I would have guessed 90 seconds. 1.5 minutes. So for like 3 waves, we will not see a chain of corruption. But yeah. Instead, oh, we will see a kill attempt in top lane. Hold up, Elanis is just dying to Chopcup. Meanwhile, in mid lane though, Lucho healing himself up will survive just so slightly. The arrow to basically disengage, but not too much happening so far. Well, I mean, we did get Lucho low, so we can start the objective here. We know that Chopcup does not have the Call of the Forge God ready, but instead Kony also no ults. But still, it is a lot of members here. Teleport coming in from our Rumble, also no equalizer on him. It is a 5v5 right now. Freaky Freddy could be the first one to burn down. Will we have enough damage, or is he just too tanky? He's too tanky, he will not die. Skimmia jumping in and having to flash back out. We are missing so many important ults now. Fizzy trying to jump in and maybe find something. Maybe give his team an opportunity. The corrupted chains were available once more. We are not hitting the shock blast there to finish off Lucho. And this is such a close one. Kony flashing forward and wants that kill. And it is a triple for the Swain. Would you look at that? Whew. What a game so far, and what a close fight. This was the first real big fight that we saw, and it was not even a 3v3 skirmish or anything. It was a 5 versus 5. Of course, kind of a weird one, because imagine if we had Equalizer there. But at the same time, imagine if if they had Call of the Forge God or something, right? So either way, it is an interesting one. Man, what a game. What a game are we having on our hands currently. It is 6-4. And honestly, the dragons scare me a little bit, because the dragons help the Swain and Darius a lot. Not a little bit, like a ton. So yeah, it will be a hard one. And honestly, I think it's one of those tilting fights as well. You're probably like, man, if my Shock Blast buffed by the gate would have hit, you know, would have gotten it, no problem. Then maybe with the heal or, you know, anything. Oh, is Lucho walking right into a trap again? He does not have his spinny spin move. Coney will be tanky, but is he tanky enough? Lucho will just die. The arrow will also do a ton of work there. Jumping over the wall is Rel, Freaky Freddy joining the bloodbath once more. And I rate this game 5 out of 7. If you look at the top score. I really don't know what to think about this game, man. I can't even tell you. I literally cannot, because this game is madness. We see the shutdown onto Coney. And I thought this Swain will be way tankier, but he needs to scale a little bit. He had the realize in the big fight, so looking pretty strong. With like 1.5 items already, but then also Skimia with the Ginzus also looking damn strong. What will we see? Both mid lane turrets still standing, that is important. Wait, what did I say? I meant Chojin, yes. I probably said something that was completely wrong, but that's fine. Green dragon blade thingy, right? It's green dragon thingy. That's all we ever wanted. Okay, now top lane. Oh, there are a lot of blue HP bars. Elanis, no shot at surviving this. He tried to ult for the wave as well, but I don't think I don't think that's how you want to use your ult. At the same time, we have the counterplay into mid lane, though. This Swain is so damn tanky. And the teleport has been forced, but Fishy, can he get out of there with the flash? The answer is yes, but this mid lane turret, we don't want to give that up. Broman, no wave clear there. Has a cooldown. And it is hard to use. Harold goes over to Babos. And I like the early game for us. But now, it's a tough one. It is a tough game. It's not over yet, of course, like far from over, not even close to being over. But It is a bit of an uphill battle. And it's what I said, right? Oh no, Freaky Freddy failing to jump over the wall, but it doesn't really matter. Fishy trying to get away there with the rune that we all know and love. Phase Rush. Look at all those Babos members, though. They know they want the kill, because then the dragon will be theirs for sure. And this is exactly what's happening right now. The dragon just gone. And I don't know if this went according to plan, honestly. Because we were overloading in top lane anyway, so why is Fishy getting caught there on bot lane? Maybe he was looking if they're already on it. Maybe he thought he's secure, but... well, truth is, he is everything but. And that just means... oh man. That just means this game will be a tough one. That's what it means. Those 3 dragons are looking really strong. And don't be fooled by the ocean dragon icon in the top left. Because if you look closely, you can see that Omen is dead. Yeah, I didn't want to see that anyways. Honestly. Who wants to see Omen die? That never happened. He just took a backport and is AFK for a minute. But that's the thing that cannot happen, right? We cannot just die like that and get caught. It's like the 2nd time already. And yeah, Connie, can we maybe beat him? The damage was almost there. But it was not enough. It was like, if he had 2 items, then Leonis would have taken it, I'm certain. But it was a 2-item Swain versus the 1-item Rumble, and then, yeah, there was just no shot at winning this one. Again, that's a bit... man, that has to sting. Okay, maybe we will get a catch now. Of course, Lucho is going to be super fast, is going to try and run away with the flash, but he will not really get anywhere. He will heal up though. It will still not be enough. The Skimia is an absolute beast right now. This chase is so strong. Has the Muramana finished. Fully stacked. Has the Spear of Shojin. But yet, I am worried. I am not too happy with what I am seeing here for Foxnyr. So I feel like they have to do a lot of work, and they just got caught a little bit more often. So now we are looking for a play, and the play is called Don't Die to the Arrow, and the catches. Fishy dropping super low will not do anything there. The equalizer is important. Chop Cop will slowly but surely burn down, forced to be flash out there. Chop Cop so low! What is happening? Will not die though. Nobody dies except for Fishy in this fight. And we will give up the attack on, and that means we will give up those amazing flowers that you can see on the screen right now. I don't know, man, if this is something we should call a desperation play already. I'm not sure. But I was not convinced that this is the play. Was not convinced at all. Yet here we are. It is what it is. The game is still winnable for sure. Like, no question about it. Game is completely winnable. Game is just again an uphill battle. And the next dragon in 1 minute will decide a lot. So before that happens, let's look at the items real quick. Sadly, Rumble is still only on One item. Guys, can you please stop? I want to talk about items in this next dragon fight. And Fishy once again just caught out of position there, surprised by Lucho. Ah, man. Come on. That's stupid. Well, yeah, we cannot really fight Dragon, but at the same time we have to fight Dragon. So what will we do? We're trying to get a mid lane turret instead. Yeah, but we will have to pay with Omen Flash. Not what we want to see, honestly. Kind of obviously. And yet. And yet. The dragon will spawn, will be taken. We can have a look over at Lucho. He takes forever though. But it is good enough. Because they know that we are on top lane. I like our plan, honestly. Like I liked it in theory. Let's say Rumble goes mid lane, defends the wave. Let's try to get this top lane. I don't hate it, honestly. This is... come on. Get the inhib, maybe? Come on, no? Ah, do you want to die for the inhib though? I don't know. Okay, you will not die for the inhib, so that is great. That is more than good enough. Oh, the arrow. Oh no. Fishy is tanky. Will heal back up with the unending despair, but it's not tanky enough. Ilanis will also die just oh so quick. And now, okay, we got one back with teleport. Can we somehow defend and not all die on this top side? Sakura bleeding slowly but surely. The minions will do the rest of the work, and Lucho is just feeling himself while somehow Skimia tries to be in this base and somehow defend it, but it just does not work. There is no shot of making it work. And guys, that was game number 1. Babos Gaming, they were the better team in the mid game, in the late game, and this is what counts after all, right? So they have a deserved victory screen. I will head into a break. I don't know, let's say 6 minutes or something, because it usually takes some time till the teams are ready. Until then, guys, do something healthy, like grab some water or something, and let's come back and see if Babos will go 2-0 or if Foxnyr can bring it back and make today's score a 1-1. They really need those wins. So until after the break, you don't want to miss it. Bye-bye.
You got me saying words in my head, filling my mind with these images. And it's the way that you look at me, makes me feel like I can't breathe. You got me saying words in my head, filling my mind with these images. And it's the way that you look at me, makes me feel like I can't breathe. It ain't right, 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 it ain't right, 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 it ain't right. Oh no, it ain't right, 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 it ain't right, 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 it ain't right. Oh no, all in me, right it right, all in me, all in me, all in me, right it right, all in me. You're calling my phone, I'm being patient, but I'm all alone. Staying faithful and I'll never know when you're coming back around. When you're coming back around. You got me all in my feelings, like I could die without you next to me. It's the way that you look at me, makes me feel like I can't breathe. It ain't right, 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 it ain't right, right, ain't right. It ain't right, 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 it ain't right, right, it ain't right. You're calling my phone, I'm being patient, but I'm all alone. Staying faithful and I'll never know when you're coming back around. When you're coming back around. Makes me feel like I can't breathe. It ain't right, 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 it ain't right, right, ain't right. Oh no, it ain't right, 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 it ain't right, right, it ain't right. Oh no, all in me, right it right, all in me, all in me, all in me, right it right, all in me. When you're coming back around. Drifting out in the ocean, just you and me. Drifting out in the ocean, just you and me. Breathing out in the open, nowhere to be. Breathing out in the open, and there's nowhere to be.
Welcome back, everybody, in the chat. Again, thank you so much for every single one out there watching, and of course cheering for our players. But yeah, we still have to wait a little bit. What did I say? 6 minutes of break? And I thought, well, maybe that is enough, but turns out it was not enough for all the players to be ready. But I get it, right? You played against Darius' jungle and you're thinking to yourself, well, do we ban that? Or, like, was it the problem? Like, disclaimer, I don't think the draft was a problem at all, right? I think draft was fine from both teams, sure, right? Both teams had a good draft. I think they can be proud of what they got there. But still, you want to make a magic happen in the second game, and both teams... Again, every single win counts. Don't forget that. Every single win needs to be hard fought for. Needs to be yeah, sorry. I'm also reading chat, of course, as you know, doing production, reading chat, yada yada. The good old classic, of course. So, just making sure things work the way they should. Well, so far, not too much happening here. Players still trying to get ready. Yeah, I completely agree with you. I think it maybe you could talk about how he forced us into a draft we didn't want. You know, maybe that is something we wanna talk about, but man, at the same time it's completely whatever, right? It didn't really do anything, honestly. It didn't really matter, if you ask me, but hey. At the same time, it's the players that need to be comfortable in their game. And that's what needs to be a given there. Yeah, exactly that. But again, I think that was because of the early invade. And I don't feel like the early invade was the problem, right? I seriously expected. I mean, could be worse, not gonna lie. Could be way worse. Yeah, but I don't know. I feel like I can't find words, first of all. That is important. Can't find any words right now. So that is the truth. But yeah, I'm also just waiting. You know, I'm waiting for both teams to be ready. I'm waiting. I'm waiting for the game to go. That's what I want to see. Want this game to be on its way. I want to see the players do what they are good at, and that is play League of Legends. So what can we really do? Come on, get ready. I don't even wanna, you know, I don't even wanna like do some, what do I know? Don't even wanna have some speculation. That's the word I'm looking for. Yeah, I'm just literally busy reading chat like, come on guys, let's go. Let's play the game, come on. Yeah, let's do it, come on. Come on, play the game, yeah. Jump right in there. But yeah. But yeah, of course you wanna get ready. And you wanna have a draft plan. So that's what we're looking for right now. So we are waiting. Oh my god, we're finally ready. Let's hacking go. Let's hacking go. We are finally ready. And we are jumping into draft. Okay. Enough me just staring at the screen. You can finally have some action as well. And you can look at Babos on the red side and Foxnyr on the blue side. And let's see if we can make it work. I know we certainly can. I believe in every single member of us. Of course, not an easy one. It is not an easy one to come back from a loss, to still feel the vibes and feel strong to bring it back. Not easy, but it's doable. Definitely. So let's see us do some beautiful drafting. And see us play some beautiful League of Legends. And also see us decide to ban that one champion that is called Darius. Okay, Mulol, you are my analyst anyways today, right? What is a more aggressive draft? What does that even mean? Would you say does it also kind of mean that we make them play around us? That what you mean? Yeah, I see. I see. But yeah. Let's find out if we can make it happen with this draft. So far the Ornn will not be in Chop Cop's hand anymore. It will be in our hands. Which, of course, is nice. You know, I feel like you can kind of counter it if you really want to. You know, it's not a... Yeah, but at the same time, he can neutralize most lanes, right? So that is not too bad. What else will we find here in this draft? One will be Maokai and Ash. 4 Babos. And a D6 for us. I like it, honestly. Not a bad one. Please pick Brom. Yeah, no. That could go over to the hands of Babos here if they wish to do so. And it would of course also mean Brom can eat the Ornn ult. It's kind of a pocket pick. Like if you have something like Samira or Yasuo, or of course also the Wukong here? Nah, Wukong cannot eat away the Ornhorn. Not too sure about the draft so far. But I feel like it's decent, right? Not too shabby, the draft so far. Not too shabby at all. But is it good enough? So now the next bans. We are not even banning the Braum, by the way. Even though support... I mean, is it Maokai support maybe? And are we just expecting it so we don't really respect supports? Yeah, again, I kind of like our draft so far. Not hating on it or anything. But at the same time... Well... What am I thinking at the same time? The Rakan as follow-up there. It's just an interesting one, but it's also a tough one, right? And I still feel like... Poppy? Wait, Poppy got a change, right? She was in the changed... It was like in the changed thingy in the patch notes. God, I'm not here today, I swear. My brain left the chat in the drafts today. I don't know what is going on. But it is what it is. And we are looking at a beautiful finished draft in just a few seconds. We ourselves had a lot of Yordle power even. Oh, the Mel was still open. And she will be picked. She will be on the map that is known as the Summoner's Rift, and I don't know, it feels so stupid to play against the champion sometimes. Feels so bad, let's be honest here. So annoying. But here we are. Which draft do I like better? I am not sure. Both look decent. Both have a lot of tools. No weird cheesy things. Maybe the Tristana can be seen as a bit of a cheese. You know, where with like Tristana mid lane into Mel and the Ziggs bot lane. But at the same time, they knew what they are getting themselves into, right? It's not like they weren't prepared or anything. So yeah. This is the game we are currently looking at. This is maybe the game that will be the 2-0 for Babos. But it could also be the comeback game for us. We will find out what it is once we are in the game. And as always, I am confused. I am... I don't know what to think, man. Both comps look good, right? Mel is weird. Like a weird champion to play with and against. Maokai top against Ornn, whatever. Vi versus Wukong, two bruisers fighting each other. Kinda whatever, right? Both have good ganks with their ults. Without ult, the ganks are okay-ish, but not insane. But the real stars of this game will be mid lane and bot lane and whatever the junglers can do with it. What is up with the spam bots today? Man. Okay, tell me, why does Poppy need to smurf that? So the Ziggs will not get engaged? Or because the... Because she... Well, yeah, melee versus double range matchup. I mean, yeah. Can see that. Basically happening a ton. Sorry, I was removed from the party. Yeah, I get it. I am giga confused today in drafts, but as soon as I'm jumping into the game and I have things to talk about, I know that we will be a-okay. I'm currently in the loading screen, everybody. You know. Also, I just realized today doing production and prepping everything and stuff in the background while doing casting as well can be a bit confusing, but again, I think we are doing okay. And guys, we will jump into the game. Let's go. It is Foxnyr on blue side this time. There we go. Break is over. Foxnyr on a blue side. And Babos on red side. Let's heck and go. And let's have some good League of Legends. Okay. So, what are we seeing so far? Not too much. We are seeing just a Rockon, a bit lost somewhere behind enemy lines, most likely. And Omen will be in trouble. Can he get out, or will he be the first blood flash forward? But he will get out. Hold up a second. He gets out. I don't know how he does it, but he does it. Wait, that was crazy. That was absolutely crazy. What? How did he get out of that? Just how? What happened there, man? What? Jesus Christ. Okay. Okay. Calm down, everybody. Calm down. It's okay. He survived that the way he's supposed to, and I'm not worried. You're worried. Yeah. Yeah. Okay. That's just happened. Cool. Whew. I don't know what I was looking at there, honestly. I have no idea what the frick just happened there. How did he survive that? But okay. Calm down, Hollisram, calm down. Let's zoom out a little bit. And look at the Skimia versus Corny matchup in the mid lane. I think, as you said, Mulol, that is the important one, right? Oh no, oh fishy, you are in trouble, maybe? The Skimia? Okay, flash forward, and that's the first blood. But I don't know what he's doing there, honestly. What is he doing there? I know I'm just hating at this point, but... Just no! Why is he there? I don't understand. And yet, there he is. Then he dies. And I'm sad. Why did he die? Why did that happen? Game is not over though. Top lane, Chop Cup looks a bit like the bullied one this time. I can say that much, but it doesn't really matter too much about the, you know, if we look at the CS scores. Like, yeah, he's a tiny bit behind, but doesn't really matter, right? At the same time, in bot lane, we could be a bit worried for Slide, but the minions are massive. Slide will get thrown into it with the satchel though, but Wukong is coming. Sakura smurfing it? Slide will not go down. Sakura in bot lane, but Omen gets a kill onto Freaky Freddy. Slide was not even the main target. Oh my god, this bomb, imagine if it connected. That would have been absolutely massive. But it was not supposed to happen right there. But ooh. Somehow, mid lane. Oh, the flash Q didn't connect. But it's still good enough to get their ass up. Will the ignite be enough? Will it be enough? It will not be enough. Tristana survives. Let's heckin' go. No problem, says Foxnyr. We are back in this one. We are so back. And somehow we survive it. Some way, somehow, as you know, I always like to say, some way, somehow. Whew. Okay, meanwhile, Coney could be in trouble. Well, not really care about it. I was confused for a second, like, why 3 red HP bars when only 2 champions there? But yeah, the Warriors Trickster from Lucho, of course. And man, we want to go again. For that. Why? Why are Going again for the enemies. Raptors. I have PTSD from it. At the same time, Vici wanted to go to the Raptors. But now what is happening on bot lane? The camera is on top lane, but honestly, I'm looking at bot lane. What is happening over there? I want to see. But Chop Cop, oh, he will beautifully dodge it. Who will get the kill on top lane? Oh my god! Okay. We get the dragon meanwhile. I have no idea what happened on bot lane, but our eyes were glued onto Elanis and Chop Cop. And Elanis made things happen. And that's beautiful, of course, when he makes things happen. Whew! He did not die. He did not waver. And he went straight back to top lane with his TP. Good stuff, good stuff. Oh man. I'm so done. I am so done. I want us to grab the win here. So both teams want the exact same. Well, can we find some success here though? Mid lane, Coney could be in trouble. But yeah. Oh, holy cow! Skimmy almost dies. Almost dies. The ignite there. Slide will not be knocked into the wall. Has the barrier up. And of course that last bomb will not connect as always. Because man, that would be too easy. And now we are just continuing this wild ride that is called League of Legends. The video game, oh my lord, Skimia. So low, still playing that fight as good as possible. Meanwhile, Omen will teleport all the way down to bot lane. But I don't know where this is going. Gold is dead even. I frankly do not know where this game is headed. Backport from Coney in mid lane. So that is decent. Getting a reset there. No full item though. I was pretty sure you should get a full item there, but that's not what happened. And the next objective is still not up. Slide will be the next objective, but Coney and Freaky Freddy, okay, flash, and now both are kind of getting hit. Fishy also has to flash out of there because it was just too scary. I completely get it. It was a scary moment for sure. Now in mid lane though, oh my god, it's beautiful! I was holding my breath, but we did get the kill. The counterplay will be seen on bot lane though. The Yordle troopers trying to run away the flash from Rakan though. And that is exactly what Mulol talked about. Oh, come on, yeah, Lucho paid the flash. But he got what he wanted, which was a single kill onto our carry. That now misses some CS, misses some farm, misses some XP. You can see it here. Those beautiful, beautiful minions that are worth so much gold will not go into our bags, but instead they will be taken away. But it's always a double-sided coin, right? Oh, meanwhile, Chop Cop in top lane. But Fishy is around the corner. He tries to get away, but it is Foxnyr. They want this kill and they will grab it. I'm pretty sure. No way for Chop Cop to get out of that one. Man, if he got the kill onto Elanis, I would have screamed my lungs out. That would have been illegal. But he did do it just fine. No, meanwhile though, yeah, this is another mid lane plate. When Freaky Freddy tries something, beautiful input buffer by Skimiato with the rocket jump. Means he is volatile though right now and alone in mid lane because we are on our ways back from the base onto the map. So this dragon will be started instantly by Babos. And they of course want this dragon to counteract the first one that we got. Now, I don't know if we can just simply go for the Void Grubbies, right? Oh, and there is a pause. So that's something that just happened. Don't know what we are waiting for right here. Let me check. Okay, yeah, somebody is lagging a little bit. That can happen, of course. At the same time, kinda wondering. Okay, everybody ready once more. We are jumping right back into the game. We have a scoreline of 4-3. The gold pretty even. The mid lane priority will not be even though. I can tell you that much. Come on. Okay. It's like, how long do we have to wait now? Okay. So we will just get... No way, did we just get out rotated there? Onto the Void Grubs and mid lane. Ooh, this looks dangerous. This looks fatal even. Fiji trying to jump in. And Connie, no ult up. But yeah, I don't know about this game so far, guys. Lucho in the jungle with a completed Triforce. Looking kinda dangerous, and Freaky Freddy is also there, so that is of course also kind of dangerous. Those are there. I also love how Soundfire Cape is so not important anymore. That it's like, is Soundfire Cape the worst tank item right now? Just pure stat wise. Because both top laners just took the AP variant. That like literally took over right now. It's just the better option. Either way. And on bot lane we saw Omen use the super mega uber def bomb to kill the wave as fast as possible. And I can just look at the minimap and also see Slide kiting, checking the bush, all those good things. So yeah, the game is kinda even right now, right? Dragons 1-1, golds, yeah, there is an advantage, but at the same time nobody has like a full item while the counterpart does not. Like bot lane, nobody has a full item, and then everybody else has a full item. Now, you know what is not even? The number of members on top lane. And that could be a tough one. Elana is trying to survive, but he will get bonked by the Monkey King. And thus will also not get out of that one. We are seeing a lot of things. Can we maybe grab a kill here in mid lane. Fiji has a big range of impact with the ultimate. But that is a Coney on Mel for you, right? Mel, this big X Factor with this weird new deflect spell. Basically what every Yasuo main wished for the wind wall to be. Now there another input buffer. The arrow will not hit Sakura. Has to try and get out of there though. First of all, I thought it will be really easy, but the flash will have to be used there. Oh man, and this quote-unquote mini Karthus ult with an execute from Coney. Just super dangerous. Now the ape once more jumping onto our jungler. Making sure the jungle priority is a given. And this means this mid lane turret will be taken. Everybody way too low here. Basically, Skimia and Sakura, they need to go back to base. In the bot lane, we got an answer. And we will also see Omen teleporting away just to not die there. I respect it. Because, yeah, getting in a 1v1 with Lucho, even though he doesn't have ult, it could have been deadly. As a carry, you probably do not want to be in a 1v1 with a bruiser. It's always quite unpleasant. But now, talking about unpleasant situations, Chop Cup will be knocked back. Can he get out of there somehow? Yeah, Fishy doesn't really want to commit with the ult. And Elane set everything on cooldown. So no point in trying. But still it was good enough to give Chop Cup a little bit of a beating, forcing him a bit lower and getting the lane priority. So we can take the Heralds. Now Ashe is still in mid lane. Throwing a pink over there as well. Interesting. And we have a lot of members either trying something in mid lane or jumping over to the dragon. Slide will flash away and we have to realize that we cannot go for that because Lucho is on the dragon. Dragon is taking a bit of time, as we can see there. Also, I saw a bomb flying over there. I saw a Chop Cup teleporting into mid lane. Now Freaky Freddy. Okay, hold up. Freaky Freddy with Fishy in a fist fight, but now Fishy is trying to take over the dragon, but is that a good decision? He will not get it. And because we are result oriented, we will say it was sadly not a good decision for Foxnyr. You have to respect it, trying to go for it, but even then, I feel like if you cannot turn the fight, then why try? As stupid as it sounds. Why even try it? Because yeah, now you have no jungler, you have no protection for Skimia. Skimia trying to jump away, but Slide, oh, with the volley! Skimia flashing, Helanis probably wants to block the next volley, that was huge, and the ignite, will it be enough? It will once more not be enough. If I had a nickel every time Skimia just survives an ignite with a sliver of HP, I would have 2 nickels, which is not a lot, but it's weird that it happens twice in the same game, right? That's how the saying goes. Okay, teleport coming in there in top lane. Come on, we have to find some kills now. We desperately need some Ws for us, so Slide will be the first one that has to die. That is, of course, always a great feeling to get a kill on an ADC. But now Coney still running. No more blocks, counters, whatever you want to call it for you, my friends. Coney trying to find a kill there, but will not find anything except for a gray screen. And again, this was a needed victory for us. Those were needed kills to have it back even. Now we're trying to get the top lane turret, which is nice, right? Why not? Why not have that? Also love the music. The arrow in mid lane will be some trouble for Omen. He tries to jump away. He will be charmed though and even slowed by these seconds. He tries to get away with the flash, but it was not a good investment, sadly. For he will only delay the inevitable for just a few moments. Sakura trying to clear the wave and to pressure slide to set up for his team. Elonis has no Forge God ready though, and without the call of the Forge God, the follow-up there will just not be possible. That's just the reality we are living in right now. We gave one away and we didn't really get anything in return. Now Otacon spawning on the map. As you all know, it is not about the Nasher anymore at 20 minutes. It is about Otacon. And we will gladly give that one away, apparently. And try to get a Job Cup in a return. And yeah, I mean, I don't hate it, I guess. Take what you can get or something. It was maybe the easier call somehow. I'm not sure. I am not sure if this was the better call. But here we are, and that is what happened. Oriero, will there be follow-up? Enchanted Crystal Arrow will hit, but no follow-up is there. Omen was defenseless for a moment. But it's not too bad, right? The backport music, beautiful. Beautiful stuff. We are dead even once more. 3 grubbies to 3 grubbies. Same gold. 7-7 scoreline. Dragons, yeah, okay, they are not even, but who cares? I certainly don't at this point. But yeah, is that dragon important, or will we just give it away? We'll find out in just a second. Well, we see Sakura. Level 9 Yordle against level 14 Tree. Dragon will be taken, but Chop Cop is just in the mid lane stalling time together with Coney and Freaky Freddy. Now everybody is following up. Tristana was in the mid lane taking the turret, which is an okay trade. But now we need to find a proper fight or a way to get out of there. Fiji will not find a way out of there. Also, the bomb will not hit anything. I wanted to see what is happening there over to the right. But yeah, Omen, that is what I mean in a 1v1 with the monkey that has 2 finished items already. Slide will maybe fall. Will definitely fall. Sakura using him as a means to escape even will not do so though. But oh well. The resources in the topside jungle will be taken from Babos Gaming. And I'm not sure if we can bring this back. Gotta be quite honest here. This is a tough game. A tough turn indeed. Tough turn of events. But definitely it is still winnable. Even the Dragon Soul is not too impactful, honestly. And, you know, something, if I had a nickel where Fiji is getting disrupted, trying to do enemy raptors. It's just so funny. Why does it happen so often this game? I am not sure. I'm just looking at the items. I see the Ornn buffs are coming right through. And I mean, we also have the feats of strength, right? So, once more, I will say, we are super even in this game. From a gold perspective, of course. But then also, that's not all that counts. It is also about proper team fights. It is about so much more. Also, I love the music in the background. Mid lane, this could be the one fight. Slide will instantly die. We got him there. Fiji surviving for a long time. Maybe we can get Lucho. There's one more that we need. Tristana will jump in. And I don't know how we did it. I don't know how it happened. But we did find the kills that we needed. We did find the catches. It was Babos not being on a fleek. And they are paying for it. Or are they paying for it? They are currently walking down the mid lane even though they just lost 2 members. But they know that we are not at Nash. And yet they get the turret. Oh, okay, tough one to get the turret. Chopcop is trying to finish what he started and he will get the turret. Now Tristana also getting right into the mid lane. Will probably look to instantly buster shot someone or just jump in and be aggressive. Will probably be burst down though. Will be executed by Coney there. And this was a bit too much damage for Skimmy to handle. And now it is all falling apart. The Super Mega F-Bomb will not really have a good connection. Lucho jumping in there will be blocked by the steadfast presence from Sakura, but still, man, this is such a close one, man. We had it, but we slipped. We did have a slip up there, and now the dragon will be on the consolation prize if we even get that one. And I don't know if we get that one because Nasher goes over to Babos. I think it's just a nurse, right? Has to be the nurse, man. Not making it easy for us. Same time though, we are looking for a fight. We are getting a fight. The soul is taken. So we will try to maybe just run away. So far nobody died, but this will change in just a few seconds. Omen will be the first one to go into the death screen. Fiji will be the follow-up. Elon is trying to get away with the flash. And at the same time, I feel like this is the coffin that is presented to us. Skimmy had a great game, but will still die to the Wukong, to the bonk of the Monkey King. This could be it. And also, what is happening with those chatbots today? Like those guys trying to sell something. Jesus. Also irritates me so much today, so I'm so sorry guys for being a bit yeah, exactly that. A bit not finding the words. Oh man. Just through the wind, but at least it's not only me. We have to say it, it's also the players. Because man, they are also having some slip-ups today. But I feel like both players, right? Both teams. All players from all the teams. are not having the easiest time of their lives this game. Of course, it also means both teams are doing a good job at forcing mistakes, you know. Don't ever forget that. If you get caught a lot, it probably means you are overextending, but it probably also means the enemy team is doing a good job at putting you in tough situations. But still, this game is a bit of a bloody one. And with basically with 8,000 gold difference, it's just hard. This could be the final stand, the final fight. The hammer always has potential to be huge, but it will not be found. The arrow will connect. Can we find the engage here as Babos, the bomb, really good this time. Who will die first? It is just the wallet being bigger. Lucho being an absolute menace here in that game. He will probably die to the turrets, but his 4 team members are alive, and for us it is only Omen and Skimia. The wave is there, it's knocking at our Nexus turrets, it's knocking at our door. And the super minions coming in, all inhibs down. Again, this is just too much of a lead to handle right now. Slide could die, will die. That means Skimia has another jump, but will not be able to jump away from the ult from Kony. And sadly enough, we have to say GG's to Babos Gaming. And we have to give it to them that today they were the better team. And they got their W. And that just happens sometimes. And that is completely fine, right? So, I don't even... You know, I don't even want to ask for an interview because the feelings are probably not there. So guys, this will be it. But I want to end it, you know, with the note that it's fine to lose sometimes. It's fine to grow stronger and come back and improve. We have shown that we can take games off from the best teams, but we ourselves are a bit wonky today. Not having the best day. And that happens. It's my motto, kinda, right? My motto is, it's okay, no matter what happens. Always a comeback stronger, and you will always have some more games to prove yourself. Today was not our day to prove ourselves, but it was the day for Babos to prove ourselves. Themselves. Yeah, again. Thank you so much for watching, by the way, and thanks for thanking me for the cast. Again, today was probably one of my worst casts, but yeah, had a really long day, had to get up really early, so today I was sadly not really finding the word sometimes, but again, also for me, it's okay, it happens. I still feel like you had a good show, because of course it also depends on the players. They had to show up. And yeah, Babos showed up. Again, also Foxnyr, they can be proud. They played good League of Legends. They had so many close fights. And also, I loved the early game. I loved the laning phase on the Jace. I loved how I was confused. Like, wait, shouldn't Jace be weak in the early game? But nope. He completely dismantled the Swain. It was not enough. Again, it happens. But we will have some more games, by the way. We will have one last game against SVW, you know, the entire thing is German, so I can pronounce it German, SVW Esport Main, or in English SVW Esport Main. That is the last team that we will be facing, and again, they are at spot 3 right now in the group from 8, third place, but we did win against the first placed team. You know, against Kanji. So maybe we can grab some more wins. And of course, it also depends on what Wii Sports will do and Evoid Sports. You know, if they just lose every game from now on, then it doesn't matter what we are doing in the group. And at the same time, if they win some, then we also need to win some. I also don't know if I will be casting the... where is it? I will look at it. I will find it. I know that I saw somehow that we will be playing in the Their upcoming matches. In 22 hours and 43 minutes, we will play in the Prime Pokal 25 qualifier best of 3 against Red Ball Edators. That is, yeah, that is something. Okay, I don't know if I will be casting that, but maybe we will see each other tomorrow. Back already, maybe not. So either way, we will see ourselves against SVV in 6 days and 19 hours, so on the next Saturday. Until then, take care and have a good one. Bye bye. Finding a channel to raid, by the way. If you have any recommendations, feel free, but I will also be looking for someone while in the end screen. But yeah, take care.
When you're coming back around, when you're coming back around, you got me all in my feelings, like I could die without you next to me. It's the way that you look at me, makes me feel like I can't breathe. It ain't right, 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 it ain't right, 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 ain't right. It ain't right, 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 it ain't right, 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 it ain't right. You're calling my phone, I'm being patient, but I'm all alone. Staying faithful and I'll never know when you're coming back around. When you're coming back around. Makes me feel like I can't breathe.